Hi guys, and today is going to be a very special video. I'm going to be introducing you to my boyfriend Andrew, and we're going to be asking him a couple questions and making him nervous. Come on in, babe.
I'm the famous boyfriend, Andrew.
Yes, he is. He's the one that's been stealing all my time away from YouTube.
Literally.
So, Andrew, tell me, what is your favorite Disney movie?
My favorite Disney movie would be an odd choice to compare to what most people would think. Most people would say Aladdin, Little Mermaid, Snow White, but my favorite Disney movie is The Nightmare Before Christmas because it combines two of my favorite holidays, Halloween and Christmas. And as you all know, this one right here is a huge horror nerd and a huge loves Halloween since her birthday is coming up in Halloween here, and she still hasn't seen Nightmare Before Christmas, so that might be a future movie review. Hint, hint.
No, I haven't seen it. So another question, Andrew. What is your favorite Marvel character?
My favorite Marvel character is Spider-Man because he was pretty much just an average teenage high school boy, and then who lost his Uncle Ben in a tragic murder, and then he got bit by a radioactive spider, and that's one of my favorite lines in the movie is with great power comes great responsibility, which is a perfect way to sum up the whole Spider-Man comics and movies, and he's just one of my favorite heroes because I could always compare to him more than I could compare to the Hulk or the smart Tony Stark Iron Man.
Good question. And Andrew, what is your favorite horror movie?
My favorite horror movie is The Purge because it's just an interesting concept of the idea, and it's just a very entertaining movie.
And if any of you don't know what The Purge is, it's about crime that is legal for the next 12 hours, including murder, and they go out and they kill people, whoever they want, is basically what it's about. But it's a good movie. I like it. Did we see the last one together?
We did. I think we
did. Yeah, we did. How did we meet?
Well, we met on, here's a free plug for you, on Bumble, and after,
We both had very bad relationships in the past, which is true. We've had. We both started talking on Bumble, and we started chatting, and then we went to video chat. Anytime I would go on lunch, we would talk, and then it was always hard to say goodbye. And then
I had to add Google Chat for her because that's the only one she had, so that's how much I loved her. I added Google Chat because I wanted to talk to her.
And so we decided, we were going to be talking for a little bit. We talked, about a month, right?
Roughly a month, maybe a month and a half before meeting.
Yeah, and then we decided we wanted to meet. And my mom knew at this point I was talking to someone. So she wanted to meet Andrew. So literally our first date was Chili's with my mom. Because my mom wanted to make sure he wasn't a serial killer. So... Which was true. She wanted to make sure you weren't, which you weren't, so. That's
true. As you can see, do I look like a serial killer, folks? Don't answer that.
Yeah, don't answer that. So we had Chili's, and my mom got to grill him, right? Basically ask him what he did, where he lived. Does she want your blood type? Which I don't think
blood type, social security, bank account. I'm just kidding. She didn't want all that.
No. But she just wanted to know a couple general informations, like what he did for work, where did he live, and all of that good stuff. And
I was a nervous wreck.
Yeah, that too. He was very nervous. And then after we had dinner with my mom, we left, and we had our first date bowling in Johnson City.
Which I crushed her at.
Yeah, he did. He did. He won.
I didn't let her win, which I should probably as the first date.
I was close, though, you guys. I was so close to winning.
But I'm very competitive.
But he won. Yeah, we're a very competitive couple. So, babe, what should I ask you? So, he loves to read comics. And what is the comic place you go to get comics?
I go to a small comic store here called Mountain Empire Comics. Pretty much I try to go every week and get my usual comics series, Spider-Man, Harley Quinn, and a bunch of independent comics. I'm also a big video game geek. I love to play video games of all sorts, and yeah, I can talk about video games, comics, and movies all day.
Right now, we are working on Resident Evil 6 because he hasn't played it. Well, okay, so he has played a little bit, but he never got through all of the campaigns. So I'm making him do the campaigns with me, which is fun. So the little comic book store that he goes to, I've gone in with him a couple of times, and I actually really like the store. There's a lot of great people that work there, and if you guys are in the Johnson City area or in the Kingsport area, we recommend you guys go there. It's a
Highly
great
recommend.
Store. It's a great store. So what comic books do you read?
I'm so behind on my comic books, but the comics that I'm trying to read right now, I read Spider-Man, Harley Quinn. As I said, what other comics I read? There's a few independent comic books that I read that are like based on the more suspenseful / horror side, and I also read. There's so many different kinds. I can't keep track of all the comic books that I read because, like I said, I'm very behind on my comic books, so I need to pick one day and just binge read. Like, I'm not a big reader as this one right here because she has her own book review movie channel, which I'm sure all of you are watching and everything. So I've watched quite a few episodes myself, and so it makes me want to read some of those books, even though I have no idea. Even after she spoils the book, I still want to read it. That's how good her movie review or book review channels is here.
So, Andrew, what are some of the things you collect? Which I know, but they don't.
Well, I collect a few things. I collect a little bit of everything. I collect comics. I collect a bunch of figures of all sorts. I'm also a big wrestling fan. I pretty much watch wrestling religiously and everything. So I got a bunch of wrestling figures. Another big thing I collect is here's the free shout out for you is Funkos. I'm very big into Funkos, but the good thing about Funkos is there's something there out there for everyone, and no matter what you like or what your fandom is, you'll find a Funko out there that you'll have to just have. And I got this one started, her very first Funko, not too long ago to get her started. But yeah, I have probably way too many Funkos. But as the Funko fanatics, though, there's it's a fun thing to collect, and like I said, there's something out there for everyone, and they're good conversation starters.
Yeah, they even have like Harry Potter ones. If you guys are Harry Potter fans, they have Marvel. They have like horror movie ones. I know I got what did I get? I got a horror movie one, then I got a Captain Carter one.
And you got the Iron Man.
Got the Iron Man one. Yeah, got the Iron Man one with Morgan. So, babe, if you could pick any horror movie for us to watch on the channel, what would it be? I know mine.
Any horror movie.
Yes, any horror movie.
Well, that's a tough one because there's so many good horror movies, but probably I'll stick with my Purge or maybe one of the Saw movies because I'm a huge fan of the Saw movies, even though some people either like them or hate them. It depends on what type of horror you like. If you're into the
more gross
torture horror.
I think, now this is just me because you've never seen Trick or Treat, which I have.
You've been talking about that one a lot lately.
I know. And I've seen it twice. Hint, hint. But he has never seen it, so I think, honestly, since October's coming up,
might be a
we should
Halloween special
review Trick or Treat because I just got the movie literally not that long ago.
And this one wanted to see the theaters too.
I do.
And she would if we had a theater nearby.
We do. It's just an hour away. It's in Boone. Hint, hint. And they're also playing. They're all playing like several. They're playing Scream 2, Lost Boys, and like some of the black
classic
and white ones.
Horror movies.
Yeah. One more question, babe, and this one's gonna be a doozy.
Oh no.
What was your first thoughts when you saw my profile?
Well, my first thoughts when I saw your profile is um, that you had, this that you had like the most beautiful face. As one of the first things that attracted me to you was your face, and then as I got to know you, your personality and everything, you liked all the same things like me, and like I've told you before, that you're pretty much the girl version of me, and I mean I've said that a bunch, but it's true. I mean,
He has said it quite a bit. And it's funny because we never thought we would find someone, or we never thought we found each other. Like, he loves horror movies, I love horror movies. He loves Marvel, I love Marvel. We both like Disney. It was just a very happy coincidence that we had so much in common. Literally, it felt like when we started dating and talking, we literally were like, okay, we're ready. We were ready to meet each other, so it was very exciting for us. And as always, guys, please like and subscribe. Now you've met my boyfriend. Ha!
peace.
So you guys, please like and subscribe and have a great day. Bye.